Y'all, how y'all doing? Make sure this is good to go. How is everybody doing? I'm gonna wait for you all to come in. But before, I know some of y'all are gonna catch us on the replay. So let me speak on this replay. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope life has set itself upon you and favors you. And I hope life has fallen in love with you. And I hope you are doing an amazing self-justice and self-love and self-peace and self-respect. I hope you are doing it great to yourself because that's all we can give to ourselves is the best. Oh, we can suffer. It's up to us. So anyways, let me say hello. Let me wait for some people to come on because I know some people are expecting me to come live today. So before you, I know when you come on, you're gonna have some beautiful ads because that's how I get paid. Um, what's going on, Spencer? Spencer, how you doing? Big up to one of my members, Spencer. Hope everything is great. I hope you're doing it. I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you for joining. Hey, Desiree, you caught it live. Yeah, amen. Hey, Nez, let me ask you, did you all have to see an ad before you get in? Did you see an ad before you get in here? What's going on, Queen for life? Wynette, my darling, how you doing? Hey, Elle, how you doing? Hey, Miss Amanda. Dione, how are you? How are you? Tina, greetings from Germany. Okay, I've lived in Germany for 5 years. Myra, how are you doing? From Massachusetts. You know, I never said that word right. Massachusetts. Jocelyn, how are you doing? I got a notification. Yeah. Hey, Jari. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I am doing great. Deborah, what's good? Loving these lives. Keep them good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Because today I wasn't coming. I didn't see any of that. Or you didn't see any ad? Okay, good. Cool. Hey, Mara. What's up, Carlos? How we doing? Germany in the house? Okay. Any Germans? Yeah, there's another German right there. Hey, just like, oh, Jocelyn. Jocelyn. Okay, got you. Hey, greetings from Trinidad. How are you doing? Listen, let me say my hellos first. I know some people get annoyed when they watch me on replay. You always say hello so long and you don't start your message. Listen, you always gotta get some. You always need to have some patience, man. You know what I mean? I'm doing good, Carlos. I'm doing good, man. It's good to see you from Germany. I lived in Grafenwehr for a while. I was in the military station in Grafenwehr. I lived in Wurzburg, and I lived there for like 2 years. Then I went to Grafenwehr. I used to work in Schweinfurt, but I went all over Germany. I was all over Kissingen and a whole bunch of places. Yeah. So yes, so let's speak about the challenge. How was the challenge? How was the challenge? I gotta add when I watch you. Okay, got you. Um, essaying me. How? Hey, listen, how was the challenge yesterday? Hey, Spice, England in the house. Okay, I'm watching you from Texas. Okay, Queen for life. Where in Texas? Hey, let me know how was the challenge yesterday. Who did the challenge? How long did you last when it comes to gratitude? How long did it last with the gratitude challenge? How long did it last? Did you last more than 1 hour? 2 hours? You did? How was it? So give it to us because you keep it all the way. Thank you. I'm a fairly new subscriber. What challenge? We did a challenge yesterday. Why it lasted 3 hours? The challenge yesterday, I took a nap, so the challenge went well. 100 miles from Dallas. Okay, Tyler. Okay, got you. Lasted 2 hours for about 1 hour. See, I told you all it wasn't that easy. The challenge was how long can you keep the energy of gratitude for no reason without being grateful for your house or your family or for your car with no reason at all. Just can you hold on to that frequency? Can you hold on to that feeling? Like, can you hold on to that energy? Watching you from Fort Lauderdale. Okay, Nikki, good to see you. It was hard. Alexei, I told you all because it must be a practice thing. See, these emotions must be practiced. These emotions must be practiced. Now, I'm doing this series this week. This series, I mean, it's an unplanned series, and I'm glad that you all keep coming back to this series. This series, which I have, you all got me talking about a whole bunch of stuff on this series. Yesterday, we went deep. We wasn't supposed to go that deep into emotions and energy and feelings and healing, but you all don't listen. We went deep into things that I didn't want to go. We went to uncharted territory, and I don't know why you all keep doing this to me. I want to speak on this is my series that I'm doing this week on dating, on uncomfortable truths that we don't like to hear when it comes to dating. Do you see what I'm saying? What's going on, Miss Kathy? How you doing? Uncomfortable truths where we have to deal with when it comes to dating. But I think I want to go deep into past the dating realm, huh? Is that what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go in deeper into the dating realm? Hey, Yolanda, welcome. Thank you. Been doing good with gratitude, but my kids are Leos, and they will. I see you all. I see. Here is something that we don't like to hear. Here is something that we don't like. Here's something that we don't like to experience. Okay, check this out. Grateful for more than an hour. A lot of that I've been hearing about in my age range, so it was easy for me. Good. Awesome. Here's one uncomfortable truth that we don't. Somebody asked me a question earlier today. Somebody just asked me a question, and the question was, I made a video the other day, and the video was a simple video. I was saying the video was when a man is telling you that he doesn't want you, or a woman. But my video was, what's going on, Mr. Daniel? How are you doing? The video was about when a man is telling you that he doesn't want you, and you keep coming back, but he keep digging you, and every time you come back, he digs you, and he gets it, and he does it, and he makes love to you. And somebody say, but how do you stop? How do you stop? Please, I need help, and it hurts. When a man is telling you that he doesn't want you no more, when he tells you that he doesn't want you, but he comes back for sex and he comes back for action, and she say, how do you stop? I don't know how to stop. Please help me. And here is the thing about dating that we need to realize. This is how you stop. Because many of us have this problem. We are emotionally committed. Been watching you. You have been at the talk. Well, thank you, Shirley. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Hey, Tiana. Many of us are in this situation. We are dealing with someone, or we love someone, or we want someone, and we want them to notice us. We want them to acknowledge us. We want them to validate us. We want them to want us. And so we think that we're giving more, we're doing more and giving more to somebody, they might want us. We think that if we give more or do more to somebody that they already don't appreciate, they might start to appreciate us. If we do more and give to somebody more of what they already don't appreciate, they might appreciate us more. So we try hard and we say, I can't. How do I do it? I don't know how to stop. Let me tell you, how do you stop? When it comes to dating and relationship, the number one thing that you have to remember, your self-respect has to be stronger than your feelings. This is a law. I need that to stick in your head. Your self-respect has to be stronger than your feelings. Your self-respect has to be mother effing stronger than your mother effing feelings. Because your feelings ain't shit. But your self-respect is everything. Ain't it though? Your feelings, you can feel that shit you can feel that way anyhow. You can feel how you want to feel. You can feel that you're a boy, you're a girl. You can feel that you're black, white. You can feel like you're magic. You can feel like you're a donkey. You can feel like you're the cloud. You can feel on cloud 9. You can feel however you want to feel because it's your feelings. But your self-respect must be powerful. Your self-respect must be stronger than your feelings. Because if your self-respect is stronger than your feelings, no matter what you feel, you do what you need to do instead of doing what you feel. And when you do what you need to do, shit happens. That means life continues to life. But if you only do what you feel, you always end up in some suffering. Every time you focus on your feelings and do things based on how you feel, you are stuck and you are addicted and you become in bondage to the thing that you are feeling about. That's what you are doing. You are always feeling, so you're always going with your feelings, and that's why you are always chaotic. You lost control. Your self-respect must be... So when it comes to dating and relationships, This is something that never leaves. If somebody really respects you and somebody really loves you, you will never have to let your self-respect go. If you have to release your self-respect, if you have to let your self-respect slide, if you have to let it down, if you have to lower it, that person don't love you. That person. Now, I'm not saying to turn off your feelings. Your feelings are legitimate. Your feelings are desired. Your feelings are lovely. Your feelings make this world beautiful. Without your feelings, you will never experience this third dimensional beautiful realm. But I'm telling you, the feelings are amazing. But you have to understand. I never cut my dreads off. I post old videos sometimes. I haven't cut my dreads off. It's just old videos that I post sometimes. Just videos I have that came up. Your self-respect must be amazing, man. Many of you, you're stuck in your feelings so much that you know what you're doing don't make sense. You know what I mean? You know what you're doing don't make no damn sense. And then you freaking claiming love is blind. Love was never blind. Love is always awareness. Love is powerful. Love created this dimension. How is it blind when you can create so much? It's not love. It's just your self-respect is not there. The second thing is self-discipline. Your discipline must be stronger than your feelings. Listen, it's because of your discipline to get paid and feed your kids. It's not your feelings of going to work. Because if you feel like if you obey your feelings when it comes to work, you ever wake up and not feeling like, I don't feel like going to work. I don't feel like going to work at all. God dang. Today ain't the day. You know, today ain't the day. But you know what you do? You get your ass up. And don't you go? You go every single time. So just because you feel something doesn't mean that it's a message. It doesn't mean that it's a message and it's, oh my God, but I feel it, so I have to obey it. The feelings, sometimes you don't feel like going to school. Sometimes you don't feel like cooking, but if you don't cook, you'll starve. If you don't cook, you'll starve. If you don't cook for your kids, they're going to be hungry. So it doesn't matter what you feel, you must do. Some of you not paying attention to what you must do. When it comes to dating, if you don't do what you know that you should do, listen, it doesn't matter what it is. Hey, thank you, Flames. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's promotion, whether it's work, whether it's driving, whether it's this. What you know to do saves you. What you know to do protects you. What you know that you must do, it keeps you safe, it keeps you alive. But when you go into the feeling realm, I feel, well, I miss him, I miss her. I feel that shit is messing you up. It's messy. When it comes to dating, somebody who respects you, somebody who loves you, somebody who actually desires you, you ain't got to lower your self-respect. And you ain't got to stop discipline. You ain't got to change your discipline. The problem is we don't have discipline and we don't have self-respect. So when we go into a relationship, we just do shit for no reason. We just do shit for no reason. We just do stuff just to be wanted. Because I did not want to do it, right, Magical? You know what I'm saying? You just do it because I don't. If you learn discipline and self-respect, boy, if you don't, you won't be so afraid. Because in the first time I meet you, in the first time you meet me, in the first time we meet, discipline and self-respect shows, they shine, don't they? They stands out. And a person know, this is who she is, this is who he is. Take it or leave it. Don't wait. You can't waste my time. You really can't waste my time. Nobody can waste your time. Your time is wasted because you don't want to believe what you already know is true. So you keep doing what you know for a fact that you shouldn't be doing. You know, a lot of us, we waste our time because we already know the truth. And, we know the truth. We know this person don't want us. This person ain't about nothing. This person just want to play. They just want to hit. But we just making sure. Hey, let me make sure. Sometimes, let me tell you this. When your intuition is talking to you, hey, Patricia. And sometimes you got to pop up. Listen, sometimes when your intuition is talking to you, check this out. This is uncomfortable truth that we don't want to hear. When your intuition is talking to you, you don't have to know why it says no. You don't have to know why it says stop. You don't have to know. It's not your place. You don't have to know why. When it's telling you stop, you don't have to become a detective and figure it out. Stop. Listen, y'all waste. This is why you are afraid to date. This is. It's not that you don't want to date. It's because you want me. Listen, when your intuition is telling you something, just do it. Just do it. It ain't that damn hard, but you want to figure out why. You want to start researching. You want to give them more time. Well, maybe if I give you 6 more weeks, I can know why my spirit just keep telling me yes. And you know, when your spirit keep telling you no, the more you give energy to something, your spirit says, well, hell, I might as well just do it. You stop hearing those words. You stop hearing those no's because your desire is out. It's loud. I want you, but yes, no, no. But I want him. Oh my God, he's so fine. She's so thick. That ass is shaking, right? That ass is, pardon my language, by the way. That's how I speak. That ass is assing. But damn, but leave the one alone. No. So the more attention and energy that you give something, even when it's telling you no, after a while you stop hearing the no and you begin to hear your desires. And then later on, what? It always comes back to bite you. It always comes back to whoop your ass. It takes a huge chunk because the voice never stopped. It always come back. It was never gone. It was there, but it's just later on your desires and your hormones and your sexual appetite override and overpowers that voice of telling you no. So the voice never tell you, the voice never stops saying no. Your energy never stopped telling you no. Your intuition never stopped saying no. But your desires, see, desires was too damn loud. Them feelings be feelings. Them feelings be feelings for real. I ain't gonna lie. Them feelings be feelings, but that's your emotions, that's your ego talking. Sometimes you gotta do what you know. Stop doing what you feel. Doing what you feel brought you in situations where where we don't belong. In Louisiana, hey Zara, listen. I mean, Zana, if you want me to speak, email me. Hey, listen, we can set something up. I live in Georgia. If you want me to speak, we can set something up. It's up to you. But I'm in Georgia. So whenever you're ready, let me know. Them feelings be tearing your ass off. We have to be disciplined. I felt like going after the narcissist, but I did not. This is wasting time over it. But the flesh still wants it. Gotta be strong. It's not that the flesh wants, and it's not that the flesh is weak. The flesh becomes used to eating candy, so the flesh craves candy. Anytime my feelings get cranky, I hear you saying that. I am live now, Linda. I am live. I am live. Welcome. But listen, man, we have to understand. Now, can I get very uncomfortable for you guys? Can I get very uncomfortable after a year? After a year of what? Working on getting past someone now. You don't have to get past someone. Matter of fact, let's go a little deep into this. Let's go a little deep into it. Wait. Wait, what did I say that you are saying please do? I completely forget. You don't have to get past anyone. Because there's no one that's stopping you. There's no one in your way. It's only your emotions that you assume that is someone. It's only your emotions. There's no one. You never have to get past anyone. You never have to get over anyone. You never have to get comfortable. I mean get uncomfortable. Got you. You know, I'll be forgetting what I'm saying. Thank you for keeping notes mentally. Learning from people with experiences. Facts, Bruno. Facts. That is smart. That is smart. You ain't got to suffer your own stuff when you got people who telling you what to expect. You're right. Even though you have to walk your own walk. But learn from people. When you learn from people, you don't have to suffer as much as people do. So that's a smart move, man. 20-year-old. That's good. Listen. Uncomfortable time. Uncomfortable time. This is going to make you feel a little uncomfortable. It might make you feel a little judged. It might make you feel a little insecure. It It might make you feel a little weird, but I want to tell it to you guys, because I can't just tell you the good things that you want to hear. I gotta tell you some things, some additional uncomfortable things. Okay, I really got to say it. And as much as I don't want to say these things, listen. Here is the deal. I hear people say, "This is why I'm single. This is why I'm single. I'm single because of this. I'm single because of that. I'm single because this is why I'm single." But here's the thing. That is not why you are single. The one reason why you think that you are single is not the reason. Whatever reason you chose is not the reason. Now, maybe for a person who just left a marriage and they've been divorced for a couple months or a year or two, I get it. You don't want to be, you don't want nobody. You're still fresh. You want to be by yourself. But I'm talking about the ones who are single, who want somebody. The reason why you saying that you are single is not the reason why you are single. The reason why you are telling yourself, that's why I'm single, it is not the reason why you are single. Because if the right person came into your life right now, you will not be single anymore. If the person that you wanted you, would you be single? If the person that you wanted, if the type of man or woman that you wanted you, would you be single? Think about it. And if the answer is yes, if the answer is no, I will not be single, then why are you single is not the real answer. The real answer is because who you want don't want you. Who you want is not seeing you. Who you want is not drawn to you. That's a blockage. It's a blockage. It's a blockage. It's a blockage that we have. Who we want don't want us. So what must we do? Now, many of us, and I don't want to make you all feel weird, but let me explain myself. It sounds bad and it sounds harsh, but I'm not, you all know I don't have any bad intentions. So you all know it's not mean or meant to be negative. It's not meant to say that you're not good enough. It's not meant to say that you ain't shit. It's meant to make you understand. Stop saying why you are single. Just drop the mic on us. Stop saying this is why I'm single, because men are trash. Men ain't serious. Well, there are men who are serious. What about those ones? Come on now. Well, I'm single because women are gold diggers. Well, there are women who are not gold diggers. What about those? Those exist. So we're not seeing that? Well, these men that ain't serious. Well, there's some are. What about those ones? Well, all these women out there, man, they don't know what they want. Well, what about the ones who do? Let's focus on the ones that we want. Let's focus on the ones. Let's stop focusing on the ones who ain't shit. The ones who don't know what they want. The ones who ain't serious. The ones who are gold diggers. The ones who this. Let's stop with those ones. But does the ones who want us, does the ones who we want, do they want us? TW, people want to be married. I don't know. See, when we say, listen, one of the reasons why, to summarize what you just said, I'm single because nobody wants to be married, is that you are single because of lack. That's your mentality. Lack. It's lack. It's lack mentality. Lack. Your mind, you are blocking your own self. You are blocking your own energy from flowing because you have fulfilled the law of without. As within, so without. And as without on the inside, without on the outside too. If there's a without or a lack on the inside, there must be a lack on the outside. You are fulfilling that law. So understand, it's not because of men don't want to be married. Some men want to be married. How about those ones? How you can tell me that nobody wants to get married when a lot of men are married? That doesn't make sense. See, we say things just to make ourselves feel better so we don't feel uncomfortable enough to do what we must do. Let me tell you this. Listen, here it is. This series is called Uncomfortable Truths That Nobody Wants to Hear. Uncomfortable truths that nobody wants to hear. Uncomfortable truths that nobody wants to hear. Uncomfortable truths, can you all say it? That no one wants to hear. It is easy. It is easy for me to tell myself I'm black, I'm short, I got dreadlocks, nobody wants to hire me. And so it's, being broke is inevitable. I can tell myself that all day. Or, check this out. Check this out. Or I can see what the jobs want that I want, fix myself to become what they desire. So I have a better chance of money. I mean, I can. But when I tell myself, because I'm black, because I have locks, it's because I have this, and it's because I'm short, nobody wants to hire me, so I could stay comfortable in my shit. I mean, come on now. I could be comfortable in my shit. Well, these corporations these days, they only want the white men in suits. I can say that too. But, or I can go to the Walmart website, see what their requirements of hiring, and see and cut this shit off. See? Nobody wants to change identities because everybody is so stuck. Everybody is so stuck. Everybody is so stuck on being the same person that the same person ain't working. Do you understand, right? Do you understand that the same energy don't work everywhere you go? The same person, right, NB? The same person that you are don't work everywhere you go. When you see the same person ain't working everywhere you go, you learn to switch it up. You all think that's fake. No, it's not fake. It's not fake. You gotta learn to switch. Because the self is an idea. You are not anybody specific. You have to be able to turn and twist without taking each turn and twist personal. You gotta be able. How are you gonna tell me you feel me about wrong analogies? You can't tell me about my analogies are wrong. If you don't like them, you don't like them. But they're not wrong. It's what I want to say. It's my message that I'm bringing. You gotta adapt. You don't want to cut your locks. I'm just saying, I'll cut this shit off quick. I'll cut because you know why? I'm not attached to it. We have to be ready to detach from whatever is not serving us. If it's not making you meet your purpose, your goal, cut that shit off. You gotta cut shit off with people, with yourself. You gotta listen. I will cut. Listen, if I needed money, and the jobs that I wanted my hair cut, shit, without feeling nothing, because it is what it is. It is what it is. It is just what it is. But we be so attached to these identities. Well, I'm not gonna change for nobody. Don't. Don't change for nobody. You ain't got to. It's your prerogative because life will always give you the end results. He can have his own channel to preach his own analogies, right? That's right? You see how simple that is, man? You see how simple that is? Daniel, hey, I love you, brother. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. That is hilarious. To be comfortable, is that the summary? I'm not sure what that meant. Shoot. Oh, what just happened? Hold on. I don't know what just happened. I felt that too. I felt like we had reached our climax and I had held back in a sense. Listen, man. I remember you, Karen. I remember you. Check this out, though. When you're sharing your life with someone, you have to understand that, yes, you don't change your self-respect. Yes, you don't change your boundaries. And yes, you don't change your discipline. And when you understand who you are, you can You can do a whole bunch of stuff. You say you thought dating will get easier as we age. That's a lie. It's not that it's hard. It's just that what gets harder is how attached we are to our own belief system, how attached we are to our identities. That's what gets more difficult. It's really not dating. Dating is simple, but we are so attached to our identities that we don't know how to switch and switch perspectives and understand and be understanding without judgment, without being somebody of principle. We don't know how to switch, how to do all these things because we become so dense as we get older. You see, like when they say old people, do you see like when they say old people don't want to change? I feel great being here. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, a lot of us are just dense. We're just dense. Let folks be who they are. And we got to be open to who they are. Sometimes we're ready to cut people off too quick. You don't like liars. This is not about, why do we always come, why do we always come into our minds the negative people, the liars, the cheaters? Why can't we see a different way? Why can't we see things? When I think about people, I don't think about liars and cheaters. I think about people. When I think about dating, I don't think about bad or this. I think about what I want to see. You have to be able, because those things, see, when liars, when you think about dating or relationship and liars come to your mind, understand that you are relating liars to people. That means you have a connection. So when you say people, the mind connects to liars because it is one. We have to be careful when we combine words with definition in our minds. So when we say, listen, I don't like liars. I want a relationship. I like my peace. That means you are literally relating relationship with not being peaceful. So therefore, when you say relationship, the mind connects to chaos. So when you say, I want a relationship, I want a chaotic situation. That's how the mind relates. Listen, when you say the dog down the street was black, the mind creates a picture of a dog, a tail, 4 legs, a wet nose, a long face, and that's the picture that the mind is drawn to. That's the picture that comes. So when you talk about men are liars, men are this, when you speak on men, you're speaking about liars. So therefore, that's what the universe separates for you. Well, I know this is what you mean, so here you go. Focus on these. Focus on these. Hey, Lisa, focus on these ones. These are the ones that you talk about. These are the ones that you relate into. The liars. The liars. So therefore, everybody that you meet in your life will be liars. Every man that you meet will be liars. Every man that you meet will be cheaters because the way how your mind. Hey, Miranda. And if that's people in general, that's even worse. That means your group of people that you will meet, it will be hard to trust. So if you think people are liars, right, Spice? If you think generally, I don't like liars. When you connected to people, understand, everybody that you summon to your life will be liars. Everyone. Yeah, everybody will be summoned to your life will be liars. And therefore, you make that statement facts. So it will be true for you. It will actually be true. It will actually become a fact. So everybody that you meet will be liars, and you don't understand why. Something is wrong with me. No, it's the way we think. Kirk, how do you change your appetite so that you can accept better? That's a great question. That's a great question. You mean as far as your type, you mean? How do you change your type of people that you might attract differently? Is that what you mean? How do you change your type of people that you are drawn to? The question is, how do you change your appetite so that you can accept better? Let me know if that's what you mean, because I could read that the wrong way. But if what you mean is how do you change your type? Understand, you don't have to change your type. Your type is your type. However, when you see your type, you don't have to do anything. I see my types all the time of women who I feel like is my type, but they don't do anything for me no more. I don't, oh, she looks good. But that's it. You have to go towards what feels safe. You have to go with more knowledge. You see, here is how you become, here is what's the difference between a conscious person and an unconscious person. An unconscious person is governed by the way how they feel. And when I say feel, I don't mean your intuition. I'm talking about your emotions. Because yes, we all have them. But when you are awake, you go based on what you know. You go based on what you know. See, what you know has to make sense. What you know is what makes sense. What you feel is just a memory. So when you see your type, understand it's just a memory that the mind is replaying. It looks the same. It looks like something I've seen before. It smells like something that I have smelled before. It feels like something that I have felt before. It's some memory. So the mind if the mind has to keep you in the same space. The mind keeps you in the same space, in the same frequency. Remember, your frequency keeps you in the same space. So understand. So how do you change that type? You have to give the mind a different way. So when you see the type, when you see what you will like and what what you will usually like, you have no reaction. Do nothing. Do nothing at all. Just don't do anything. And the more you do it, and the more you do it, you are reprogramming your mind to accept something different. So now what you like and what feels good begin to change. Sometimes feeling safe means that you are attracted to chaos. So I want to change. This is not about feeling as far as the emotion. As adults, we must know what chaos looks like. We must know what chaos feels like. We must know what chaos really is. We know what it is. It's just familiar. It's what we know. So we always go back there. This is when to be conscious means to be aware. You have to be aware of the pull. We have to be aware of the pull and the push. We have to be aware of how our body reacts. We have to be aware of our reaction. We have to be aware. So to change the programming, you have to become aware of yourself, of the program that you're carrying. You know this ends. If I touch this fire, it burns me every single time. Right? It burns me every single time. After a while, even though I'm drawn to the fire, I must have the knowledge of this burns me and I don't want to feel the pain, so let me not do it. Not because of a feeling, but I know. You have to know. You have to reprogram your mind to know and to know. Understand, a conscious person deals with truth and facts. An unconscious person deals with how something feels. Listen, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story, okay? One night, and you all heard this story before. You all heard this story before. One night, I was in my living room watching TV. It was like 11 p.m. at night. Like 11 p.m. Maybe midnight. But I'm there by myself. Everybody's sleeping. I'm hearing something in my pantry. So I'm like, oh shit. And you know how black people keep their water in the pantry on the floor? The case of water on the floor. I'm hearing something walking on the plastic, just. So I'm like, what the hell is in my pantry? Must be a big ass rat. Because ain't no way. It has to be a rat. So I'm like, oh shoot, what am I gonna do when I open this pantry? When I open this door and see this big ass rat? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I'm not, I don't want to see no big, because I don't kill animals. I don't kill rats. I don't like killing animals. I'd rather sweep it outside. So I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? I don't want to touch the rat. I don't know what the rat has. So I'm like, okay. So I got a broom. I'm about to be like, man, if there's a rat in there, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I hope it don't run into my kids' room or my room. I'm like, oh man, then my kids gonna wake up and they're gonna run in the bed. I don't know what's gonna happen. Finally, I opened the damn pantry. You know who's in it? You know what's in the pantry? My son. My son. I opened the door. He looked at me. I look at him. I'm like, what the hell? I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm just here. I said, son, what are you doing? He said, I'm just, I said, you okay? He said, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. And he just keep walking. It hit me. This brother is sleepwalking. His eyes are wide open. He's looking at me and he's responding to me. He's aware. He has some type of awareness. So I'm like, hey. I said, hey, wake up. Wake up. Finally, I said, what are you doing here? He said, nothing. I don't know. And he took his ass back to bed. He woke his ass up. Let me tell you all this. Let me tell you this. I said that to say this. Some of you are with some people who are sleepwalking. They look completely awake. Their eyes are open and they can talk. And they know where they're going. But they are sleeping. And you don't even know this. Let me tell you how you know somebody is sleeping. Let me tell you how you know somebody that you're with is sleep talking. When you realize the conversation is off. When you're talking to them and they don't understand you at all, they don't understand what you are saying, you don't understand them, no matter what they explain themselves, no matter if they overtalk and overspeak and extend their words they're sleeping. Straight clueless. They don't know what the hell is going on. Clueless. But you keep nagging them. You keep nagging them. Why don't you do this? Because they are not aware. They don't know. Their intention is not to hurt you or to abuse you, but they are sleeping. This is when you have to realize that some people that you are with is not awakened. And when you realize that, you let them go back to sleep. You let them go back because they will talk to you. Like you right there. They can see you. They can feel you. They can have sex with you. But you know something is off. Why don't you understand? Why can't you? And you don't understand. You're getting frustrated. You're getting angry. You're getting pissed off. But they're still sleeping. Your anger don't awake them. Your anger and your nagging cannot awake them. They can only be awakened when they are ready. They can only be awakened when they are ready. And you know who's the people who stay and talk to them for long? People who are sleeping too. People who are just a little bit more awake. Because that's why you're still there. That's why you're still there. That's why you're still there nagging them. Because I had to realize instantly that boy is sleeping. Because you're not here. I'm speaking. You are not responding. So I had to, since I was awake, I know you're sleeping. See, but when you don't realize that they are sleeping, it's because you're sleeping too. I know that's uncomfortable. That's a very uncomfortable truth that you don't want to hear. You're sleeping too. Because if I'm awake and I keep talking to somebody who is asleep, what the hell is going on? What does it say about me? I'm sleeping too. I must be sleeping. Listen, narcissistic, you all keep telling everything now. Everything is not a narcissist. Everybody is not a narcissist. Everybody is not a narcissist. Everybody don't do it. Everybody, listen, we all have those tendencies. But the damn reason is not because always narcissists. People are doing shit that they don't understand because they're completely asleep. People don't understand what they are doing because they can't hear you. And they try to do right, but they can't. They try to do the right thing, but they can't because that programming is so strong, it keep putting them jokers back. But everybody is not a narcissist. Some people just don't like you. Uncomfortable truth. Some people just don't like you. And you just hate to accept that. Somebody who keep disrespecting you online and cheating and abusing you just don't like you. Your reason is because something else. They just don't like you. Because if they like you, they'll behave. Very uncomfortable. True. I mean, serious. Okay, I got you. Narcissistic. Got you. Some people just don't like you, for real. Knowledge is power. Listen, when you keep talking to somebody. Hey, Candy James. Everyone, glad I was able to catch that my son is dealing with this partner slip. I'm telling you, man. How should this be dealt with? Listen, when you have somebody who is sleeping and you are with them, right? When you have somebody who's sleeping and you are with them, you have to let them go back to sleep. Because if you wake somebody up, if you begin to wake somebody up when they're ready to wake up, they will resent you. Have you ever been woken up? Have you ever set your alarm clock to wake up at this time and somebody woke you up 15 minutes before you're supposed to wake up to go to sleep? That shit pisses you off, don't it? People are afraid to feel their pain, and without pain, they can naturally learn to compassion. And yeah, good Spice, good. Listen, when you mess with somebody who's sleeping, first you must ask yourself, am I sleeping too? Because if I'm sleeping and you're sleeping, that's what I do. We go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Haven't you? I have heard people talking in their sleep before. When my son and my daughter sleeping, my son and my daughter talking in their sleep. I don't know where they get this from. I don't know where they got this shit from. They're talking in their sleep. My son and my daughter. And when they're in the same bed, sometimes they're both talking. One is laughing and one is talking. And I don't understand it, but I know they're both sleeping because they don't make no sense to me. And I'm completely awake. See, you know somebody is sleeping when they don't make no sense. Everything you say I don't understand what you're saying. And you don't understand what I'm saying. Either one of us sleeping, and it's not me because I'm completely aware. This doesn't make sense to the average person. Sometimes two people are sleeping and they are completely on different conversations. They are on completely different type of words. They don't know. One is saying this, one is saying that. Their response to each other don't match. This is how you know when you are sleeping. How do you wake yourself up? You wake yourself up by doing what you know. Only focus on what you know. Listen, if somebody is blind, I mean, if somebody is not aware around them physically, I mean, with their eyes, what do you think they do to get around? How does a blind man walk? How does a blind man walk? Well, Candy, she needs to. Hey, Belinda. Well, sometimes we're gonna make them hard decisions. You know, this relationship is making difficult decisions too. Somebody who's blind, well, yeah, they use memory, facts, memory, and you say they use a stick. Love those answers. They use a stick and memory. Why? Because they are blind. That's how they find their place. When somebody is sleeping, you are using something to feel, which is your feelings, or a stick, and you are going back to the past, memory. That's how you know that when you are sleeping. That's how you know when you are sleeping. Memories of what where they know how much step to memory, and a stick to feel. See, people who are always in their feelings, you're sleeping. I know it's uncomfortable, and I know, this is not what you have been told. You're using your feelings because your feelings are familiar. It's based on memory. So therefore, when you keep messing with your feelings, always in your feelings, you're sleeping. Your ass is asleep. Because a person who can see don't have to use a stick. They can go exactly where they want to go. They can actually have, I know this to be true, so let me do this. Not based on how I feel. Yeah, not based on how I feel. Not based on my emotions. Not based on, my past. But let me go now because I choose to do this. So you wake yourself up by keep doing what you know. All this knowledge that you learn, use it. All the knowledge that you learn, all the facts, and all that, use it. Don't go back to using your feelings. Use what you know. The difference between somebody who is awake and somebody who is sleeping is that their decision is made from different things. One is made from feelings and emotions, and one is made from facts and truth. Two different things. Facts and truth, emotions and feelings. You can choose one. And if you focus on emotions and feelings, you're gonna always be stuck. You are still sleeping. You ask, how do you end the relationship? They use noise too. Facts. How do you end the relationship? Sometimes in relationship, you have to do what's right for both people. Because if you wake somebody up before their time, that person will hate you for the rest of their life. Why is it so hard that we always go back to what we know? Because that's what we are. What do you call that word? We are we are creatures of habits. We go to what we know because that's what we do. We are creatures of habits. We have to change our habits. And changing your habits is uncomfortable because it's practicing something every single day that you don't feel. To change what you know, you have to accept the law of dissonance. You know what the law of dissonance is, right? And I said this before. The law of dissonance. And you don't have to stay out your feelings. You can be in your feelings, but you can acknowledge that's a feeling. The feeling is, remember, feelings are only a message. Feelings are only bringing your mind to something that looks familiar. You're looking good, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. Do you see what I'm saying? Feelings only bring you to a place. Feelings bring you to a place of familiar. So you like staying in a place where you know. And that's your comfort zone. Your feelings become and it could be feelings of depression, feelings of anxiety, feelings of anger, hate is what you know. You don't like the feeling. It's like smoking a cigarette. You smoke, you smoke, you smoke. You don't like smoking, but you're addicted because it's what you know. It's what your mind goes to. It's your go-to thing. It's something that you can't break. It's just that becomes a habit. Feelings become habit whether you like it or not. It's a very strong pull. So if your relationship is going difficult and you keep trying to fix it because in the beginning it was good, you were working with memory. Yeah, that's yeah. That's the listen, that's the best way. Listen, listen. Yeah, Florence. That's the best way to get listen, can I tell you an uncomfortable truth? That whether you're upset or not, whether you hate it or not, right? Whether you hate it or not, it is still true. Remember, I can't stand men. This is why I'm single. Can I tell you an uncomfortable truth? That's why you probably did this happen to you. Here is what it is. A lot of predators. I'm not gonna say men because you're gonna take the word literal because all men don't do this. Every men don't do this. But a lot of predatorial men. Is that a word, by the way? Predatorial. Is that a word, y'all? I don't know. I think I heard it before. A lot of predators, a lot of men predators, what they do, they know exactly that women are creatures of habit or of the past because you stay in your feelings, right? I don't know. We know that you all in the once a man get to your emotions. Once if I can get to your emotions, I can get to your heart. Hi Vera, you have a beautiful work day. A lot of men know if they can get to your emotions, they can get to your heart. Because your emotions is what speaks volume for women. That's why you always say women are emotional. And once that emotion is being stimulated, oh, everything else come easy. The legs open wide. You go on your knees quick. You ready to commit thyself? Predatory. Thank you, Elle. Thank you. Thank you. So, what a lot of people do, they will wine and dine you. They will wine and dine you. They will do all the things. They will do all the things. That's not your spice? Good. They will do all the things that they know a woman will like. In the beginning, they will call you. They will converse, or as you call it, conversate with you. They will converse with you every day. They will text you and, good morning, queen. Good morning, king. Oh, he calls me queen. Oh my God. That is so cute. I like him. Take you out to dinner, eat nice stuff. He take you to McDonald's, and the fries was fresh. Oh my God, I don't really like McDonald's, but this fries are fresh. I'd rather go to Chick-fil-A. You know, I'm gonna Chick-fil-A. Have you tried Chick-fil-A? Oh, I'll take it there tomorrow. That's all right. I got you. I got you. Right? They know exactly. Oh, he opened my door. Keisha, he opened my door every time. I have never had a man open doors for me. He's the one, right? And his shit feels good. Because they know what to do. They know exactly what. One thing about men, we know what to do now. We know what to do. We know what to do. We all know what to do. You know what to do. You just don't find a person to do it with. We just know what to do. Do I consider myself a narcissist? Why would I do that? Do I seem like a narcissist to you? What kind of question is that? Why? Why you ask me that? Do I look like one? But listen, so a man knows how to get you to the place of your emotions. And what they do when they get you to a place, right? When they get you to a place, they pause because they know you ain't going nowhere. Do you understand me? Now you're in your feeling, now you're in your emotions, you ain't going nowhere. But now they begin to act a fool. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you. They begin to act the fool now. They begin to go out and play. And you're like, I know he has the potential of being a good man because he treated me so good in the beginning. So I think he's tripping, but I think he's coming back. He coming back soon. I give him a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, he come back and he leave again. They know exactly what they're doing. And they stimulate you and they keep you there. They give you just enough to give you nothing. A lot of people give you just enough to give you nothing. Trying to bring us down for a whole life. They give you just enough to hold on to nothing. And so you stay around and you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait. Why? Because you are a creature of habit. Once you get that feeling and that emotion, you don't want it to leave you. And because you want the comfortable feeling, even though it's uncomfortable to wait to get it, you're still waiting for that feeling that looks familiar. You have to learn when to cut ties. Listen, somebody asked a question. Where's the block button? Somebody asked. Right? I guess MJ France. I guess maybe I am. They stop playing push and pull. Somebody asked a question earlier. Not the narcissist one. Hold on. Let me scroll. Shoot. Hold on, nothing. Shoot, I think I missed the question that I wanted to come back to. Not all women are all in their emotions. Got it. Dang it. I missed it. I missed the question. I was going to come back to it, but I forgot it. So pardon me. But you have to know, man. Yeah, I know. I think just messing with it. But you have to know. You have to know when you are being on the side or when you are not being taken serious. Like, you have to know. Hey, Chesney. Because knowing creature of habit. This is very important. I have just had to build a habit of breaking the cycle. Facts. It's good to be in our emotions. It's how we deal with them. And you know what, though? To be honest, it is okay to be in your emotions, but it's okay to acknowledge that it's okay. You don't have to be in an emotion. Just emotions just feel comfortable because it's a memory. Remember, emotions are memory. Emotions are memory. Listen, sometimes you can be sitting down and here comes the emotion. Nothing is happening, but you start feeling unsafe. And then you start to think about the reason why you might be unsafe. I just don't feel safe because memory comes from something that caused something in your life in the past. And now because the memory comes. Emotions are records of the past. They are memory. So when they come to your body and you believe them, when they come to you, you ain't got to sit in them jokers. It's just a memory. And if you start to acknowledge it's a memory, you can overcome them. When you start to realize it's a memory, this feels familiar. But when it feels familiar, what you start to do, you sit down. Because it feels familiar. You have to get out of that familiar place. See, when you are familiar, when you love that familiar feeling, you fall victim every single time. Keep your leg closed after you lose discernment. Observe the action. Actions speak louder than words. Let me tell you what to do. I told you yesterday, you have to learn to be still. As unemotional as it gets. But you know what, though? You don't have to be unemotional. I told you I went to the movies just by myself. And it was not an emotional movie, but I get emotional all the time. Sometimes I'm talking about the past and my tears start to come. But it's not that, it's not a bad thing to be emotional. The bad thing is not being able to recognize this is an emotional from based on my past. There's something that comes up based on my past, and this is now. If you know this is the emotions are based on the past, so this is the past, this is now. If you learn how to go back and forth, you're gonna be good. Some people just once they're in an emotion, they're stuck. Let me sit down for 16 hours in this emotion until I'm drained. And you know what though? Some of us we leave our damn feelings on overnight. What happens when you leave your car battery on? Does anybody know? What happens when you leave your car on all night? Have you ever left your car light on all night? Have you ever left your car on all night, overnight? What happens when you start it up? Battery dead, don't it? No juice, drained, ain't it? Completely drained. When you leave your feelings, when you sit in those feelings all night, you guess what happens? You wake up and you're still tired. Right or wrong? Listen, I'm giving you practical information, practical shit. I ain't giving you no. Listen, I ain't giving you no super. What do you call them things? I'm not giving you any difficult thing to understand. I'm giving you the practical measures. Very simple. This is not no expensive formula. This is not no world-renowned speaker. I'm giving you the basic information, and it's very practical. If you leave your feelings on all night, you wake up tomorrow with nothing left. You wake up tomorrow talking about, I need coffee. How are you gonna wake up and need coffee? What the hell is wrong with you? But that's the lifestyle that people live. I need coffee and I need an energy drink. How are you gonna wake up? Need it? Well, then why did you even go to sleep? You wake up talking about, today ain't the day. Today is not the day. Okay? People are already pissing me off at work. Today is not the day. They don't know. Wait, why is not the day? Today is the perfect day. What's wrong with today? What is wrong with today? I want to know because everybody slept. Everybody ain't wake up like you. You're gonna wake up talking about today. What is today? Tell me what is today then. I want to know what today is. Because if today ain't the day, then what is? Because you're gonna get it sooner or later. Listen, you got to learn emotions are just past records. And then now you don't have to have any emotions. You can be emotional less. I don't know if that's a word either. Y'all know I don't have any degree in words, so I don't know these words that I be using sometimes. Do emotion trigger dreams about previous relationship? How do we deal with that? That's not the case to deal with. Do emotion triggers dreams about previous relationship? Yes, it does. It triggers dream. It triggers a whole bunch of crap. But the problem is not dealing with that. And that is not a problem. The problem why it triggers dreams is because when the memory comes up, you have a strong resistance to the emotion. Everything that you resist grow too much. If you begin to resist the emotion, if you begin to resist your past relationship, if you begin to resist how it ended, if you begin to resist what happened, if you begin to resist that it happened, if you begin to resist who they are, if you resist, you are creating a life full of turmoil. So your dreams, your everyday, your reality, your awakened days, you're going to suffer. Stop resisting. You have to stop resisting. Hey, Fatima, anytime your body has a physical reaction, like your heart rate increasing, you need to ask yourself, what just happened in this moment that triggered my body to react to what I just heard or saw? That is how you deal with that. That's very important. I try to tell myself life is so short. Make every day count. Love on yourself and give people chances. Everyone is not the same. Facts. This is interesting. I'm tired all the time and not thinking of whoever. Maybe because I eat once a day since last year. Man, that's discipline right there though. The intentions, emotions starting wrong the day off. Yeah, facts. He or she who controls their emotions the best has the power. Keep your power. We have to improve. Listen, literally, emotions are power. Emotions are power. Have no fear for atomic energy, cause none of them can stop that time. How long can they kill our prophet while we stand aside and look? Some say it's not that part of it. Got to fulfill the books. Won't you let them sing? Then songs of freedom is all I ever had. Hey, hey, redemption song. What? That's right, John. That's right, man. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Listen, and that song is a perfect time. Listen, that's mental slavery right there. That's actually mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. Listen, you have to understand your emotions are power. Your emotions are power. It's actually energy. Whatever you give energy to becomes stronger as you leaks. I was telling somebody just the other day. We walking around leaking energy. We walk around all day leaking energy. Do you all want another challenge? I love challenges. Are we ready for the next challenge? Most of us failed yesterday challenge. I told you all I'm not going to fail. It's an emotional connection. Please teach me how to not resist, but to say no to that emotion. You don't have to, no, don't tell the emotion no. You don't have to tell it. Listen, Tiana, if I tell you today, if I say, can't you miss it? If I say, Tiana, my dear child, you are pregnant. Right? If I said, Tiana, if you go to the doctor, I'm your doctor, and I said, Tiana, you are pregnant. Does it mean that you have to fight being pregnant? Does it mean that you have to fight the emotion? Let the emotion come. But understand that you are pregnant. Focus on the truth. Let the emotion comes, you're pregnant. You fighting the emotion keeps it there longer. Everything you fight persists. What you resist persists. If you fight the emotion stays longer. Hey, April, if you fight the emotion, listen, alert, alert, alert. You are listening? If you fight the emotion stays longer. Isn't that beautiful? Hear this, hear this, hear this. I don't want to think about the monkey. I don't want to think about the monkey. I don't want to think about the monkey. I don't want to think about a monkey. Don't think about the monkey. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Tell me what's on your mind. I don't want to think about a monkey. Is anything else on your mind beside a monkey? Think about it. Can anything else come to your mind beside the monkey? Is there anything else that can come to your mind? I don't want to think about the monkey. No monkeys for me today. Today's gonna be a happy day. I hate monkey. Only monkeys can stay. Only monkeys could stay. So when you fight the emotion, I don't want to feel this. 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 I hate this feeling. I don't want to feel this. I don't want to feel this. I don't want to feel this. I hate the feeling stays. The feeling stays. It stays longer. As much as you think about, the mind don't work in the reverse. If you say don't think about the monkey, that's all the mind do is focus on the monkey. Because that's what you put it. So when the emotion comes, you're not supposed to fight the emotion. You let it come. And whatever come must go. Whatever come must go. But here's the deal. Here's the most practical. And I want you all to practice this and tell me within the next week how it works. Can you all do me a favor? Can you all do me this one favor? Can you practice this one thing? The next time you get angry, the next time you get anxious, the next time you get upset, the next time you get sad, the next time you get insecure. Can you practice this one thing for me? And I just want you to see the power of you. Not me. I'm not powerful. You are. I want you to see the simple, practical measures that you can do and have over your life. You all ready? Not monkey see, monkey do. You all ready to do this? Exactly, Essence. I want you The next time you get angry, the next time you get angry, the next time you get frustrated, the next time you get anxious, the next time, I want you, right, to conscious, because again, when you awaken, you do awaken shit. I want you, because when you are angry, you are not, a lot of times you are not awakened. You are completely under, what do you call it? Under the, what do you ask? What do they say in hospitals? They're under the knife, right? I want you, when you're angry, upset, anxious, this, insecure, I want you, first thing first, breathe, and as you exhale, drop your shoulders, right? So breathe in, drop your shoulders, relax your body, and say, I am relaxed. My body is relaxed. Just say that. Release all that. I am relaxed. So drop your shoulders, because normally this is you. You ready to fight life. Some of you are walking around so tense that all you attract is tension. Listen, some of you walking around so tense that all you attract is tension. Let me say that again. You walk around so tense, and when your shoulders up, some of you have pains. My neck, my shoulder, oh my God, I gotta get acupuncture. I gotta get massages every month. Only because you walk around so damn you. And if you imagine going to Walmart like this, imagine you walk up to a stranger like this. Imagine if you walk up to a stranger. Imagine if you walk up to a mother effing stranger like this. What do you think they're gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do? Tell me. What do you think they're gonna do? If you walk up to a man or a woman like this in a store, what do you think that they're gonna do? Can somebody tell me? Let's use common sense. Because now that we are aware and we are thinking, let's use common sense. They're gonna fight. Ain't that damn true? So you telling me life is the most conscious thing. And you walking in life like this all day. You walking like this. What do you think life is doing? Life is only giving you what you're giving it. What do you think life is doing? What do you think life is doing? What do you think life can give you? Peace? No. Happiness? No. Joy? No. It gives you exactly that shit that you're giving it. All right, Candy, you be easy. Don't work too hard. Life will defend itself too. I am life. You are life. We are all life. Life only gives you what you are. If you walk up like this, life will give you this back. So many of us keep struggling. How the hell did I get into this conversation? I thought we were talking about relationships. Why do you? Shit. How the hell did I get here, man? You all know you all ain't right, man. How did I get to this? How did we get here? How the hell did we get here? God dang it, boy. I ain't got nobody telling me, Kirk, don't forget, relationships. This is relationship week. You switch this back. Special talking about let's continue. It was getting interested. The monkey did it. Oh, shoot. You all ain't right, man. Someone said something. I'm telling you. You are we were talking about dating and relationship, and bam. You say it's all relative? Really? It's all intertwined. I'm like, hold on. Why did I get... See, I was sleeping. For healthy relationships, huh? Is that what I'm doing? You all ain't right. And nobody even said, Kirk, I thought you was talking about relationships. Y'all ain't right. Oh my God. You know, sometimes, whew, you all know why I go to the gym every day? I go to the gym every day because I take a lot of things on, right? You know, as a man in my family, as a man in my home, as a man who comes and, you know, affect people's life, I have to work that stuff out every single day. I take on things, I coach people, I counsel people. So I take on a lot of energy, man, and I release it every single day. So when I come on here and I laugh, don't get offended. When I come on here and I talk smack, don't get offended. It's not personal. It's, you know, it's just me. It's just me getting, I have to, You see what I'm saying? A relationship causes tension. Facts. I'm not single. No, I'm not single. I'm not single at all. I ain't been single in 8 years. Just say, like, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Sleeping while talking about the wicked. Yeah. Thoughts on online dating? Amira? Who is that? Is that who I think it is? Is Amira who I think it is? I know it's not. I know that's not the person who I think it is. Can't be. Not on YouTube. Lead to emotional intelligence because in relationship, guys aim to put females in. Okay, so it's not you, Amira. So I know somebody whose name I went to school with, Amira, but it's not you. I swear they have the same last name too. Yes, I am married. Yes, I am. I am married. I've been married for a long time, 8 years, a long time, 8 years. Well, that's why I can talk about relationship. Would you all take that type of advice from a single man? It don't make sense, you know. I ain't showing the muscles. I came from the gym. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, you use a lot of energy dealing with, yeah, Belinda. Facts, facts, facts. I, I was gonna reply to something and I totally forgot. 8 years, long time. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very long time. Very long time. She seems quiet. She's very quiet, Patricia. Very quiet. Cause why is you single giving advice? Good morning from Fiji. I had to practice what I preach though. I still practice what I preach. I don't practice. Listen, let me tell you all this, right? Let me tell you all this. The truth is, we all have feelings. Feelings are very strong. Feelings are very strong. Feelings are very strong. Emotions. That stuff don't work out, right? Yeah, feelings are very strong. But my point today about this video was when it comes to feelings, if your self-respect and your discipline is not stronger than your feelings, you will always be in suffering. You will always suffer. You will always suffer. Your self-respect and your discipline must be stronger than your feelings. If you can understand that concept, if your self-respect can be stronger than your feelings, you will always overcome because you can only focus on what you know. You focus on the truth. You focus. Amira, you asked me a question and I completely forget what question you asked me. Oh, you're from the UK. Okay, I got you. Online dating. I think online dating is okay, but ain't nothing like feeling someone energy around you. You know, feeling some because you can meet somebody online, but energy. See, we can pick up a certain vibe from online people. Somebody can click on, somebody could have a phone in their hand, click record or click call and FaceTime, and you're like, oh my God, yeah, how you doing? And you're gonna say, oh, you have a good vibe. I love your vibe. And you talk, like I said yesterday, you mentioned, I like your vibe, but a lot of times that's the emotion that you are experiencing within you. You are actually relating an emotion to a response, right? You are a lot of times we relate an emotions to a response. So if we smile, we are happy. How many people who are depressed smile every day? How many people? How many people come on here or that you meet smile but they are depressed? How many people? Many of us. Many folks that you see will smile and they are depressed. Many people will be, all these emotions, but yet, or they will have a show, but the emotions on what they are experiencing is not true. So I'm saying a lot of times on online dating, somebody or online videos, somebody could actually click a button, call you, and I like your I like because we are relating an emotion or a vibe to a behavior, and I think that's what confuses us. So online dating, I don't think is bad. Online dating has pros and cons. I think for pros, you get to know somebody. You get to talk to them. You get to, see, respond and see how they converse back and forth, see how their level of awareness or their level of intellect, and you get to talk and talk. But don't get attached. That's just intellectual conversation. Hey, Aura, it's just intellectual. I want you to meet people. And when you meet people is when you pick up their energy field. However, listen to this. I want you to understand something. Can I teach you all something real quick? Something. So the question, the answer is I'm not against or for online dating. It works for some, but I want you to be aware. But can I teach you something? I only use energy. Energy is my truth. Energy is what I'm used to, is what I practice. And when I say practice, I mean I'm not going with my feelings or emotions. I'm going from basic connection. Everything connects. Everything connects, right? Energy. I want you to understand that everything that you do, everything that goes out of you carries a certain vibration because you are the creator, right? So everything that you do carries a certain vibration. When you open your mouth and you speak, when you open your mouth, when a person is speaking to you, when you hear a voice, understand there's a certain vibration coming from their hearts. Every time you speak, your voice carries a specific vibration. You don't know what it is consciously. Don't think about what it is. I want you to be silent, relax, calm, and when that voice hits your vibration, it affects it. You see how simple it is? Practical knowledge. This is practical. You can tell that what I teach is not book sense, it's just practical sense. Everything is energy. When somebody touch you, you can feel the vibration that they touch you with, or their intentions that they touched you with. Intention, energy is carried through everything. So I understand this. When somebody speak, their voice carry. You ever hear somebody speak and just like, I don't, uh-uh. This don't sound right. And it's not what they are saying, it's the vibration that when somebody lies to you, understand, when somebody lies to you, words carry a certain vibration. Words carry energy. When somebody lies to you, something happens. Something happens. It irritates your spirit, right? Something happens. And I'll explain more tomorrow because my kids are coming home from school. I'll explain. Tomorrow I come back on here. I'll pick up where I left off. Let me make sure I write this down. Let me know. Let me make sure I can remember where I left off, okay? Because I know you all ain't gonna remember for me. When you lie, energy Can y'all remember where I would be at? Can y'all remember this for tomorrow? And when we come here tomorrow, since we're going deep, since you all don't like when I talk the simple stuff. What's up, Bandit? Good. So tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. Thank you so much, Latanya. Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, let's pick up on this because I think this is gonna get very different. As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. I'm coming live twice tomorrow because tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have a guest. I have a guest tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you will come back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that guest. But I'm going to come at midday around this time, the same time. Same time, Daniel. Same time for an hour, for 1 hour. And what I want to do, I want to show you how something works. You might find it very interesting. You might find it very weird. But it happens to everybody. I would like to be hugged by you and feel the energy in silence. My eyes say I would enjoy. Oh, my Lord. But that 1 a.m. in the morning. Oh, Spice, that's too late, huh? Don't limit the energy, let it flow. Facts, right? So tomorrow, I'll be back. We're gonna speak about how you know when somebody is lying or telling the truth. How does your spirit, what makes your spirit really affected by it? How do you tell when so online dating, this will help. This will help online dating because when you speak to somebody, especially when you hear their voice, the energy is connecting to your energy and something happens. I'll explain more tomorrow. All right, we good? We try to stay awake, Spice. You know, if you can't, you know, it's gonna stay on the thingy. Spiritual awakening uses energy, but spiritually dead uses primal senses, including navigating through emotions. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. So yes, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming as usual. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy, because you know you all know I feed off of you guys, right? Hey, thank you for your energy. Thank you for your response. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your words. Thank you for your laughing with me. Thank you for laughing and crying. Hey, Vesta. Before you go, what's the tip to heal childhood trauma affecting childhood, adulthood? That's not quick. That's not quick at all. That's a long. That's not quick. Yeah, that's not quick, Lina. That's a whole lot of things, but it's not quick. I can't be quick on that one. I'll remind me to answer the question the next time when you come on. Okay. You all have a blessed day. Have a beautiful day. Same time tomorrow. Same time about noonish. About noonish Eastern Standard Time. 12 Eastern Standard Time. All right. You all be blessed. All right, Amanda. See you later.